Welcome.
Yes.
Is this technically the 50th episode of the Zudecast?
I think it is.
Zudecast Open World. That's right. We're coming at you from an undisclosed location, which none of you will know. And we're here doing the 50th episode of the Zudecast. I know it's been a little while. It's been a long time.
Well, tragedy struck, you know. We had an unfortunate incident involving the federal government.
Yeah.
Bobby, you want to say what happened, man? It was pretty bad.
We were harboring illicit alien technologies, and the FBI, CIA, NSA, they all found out, and they came and drone strike the shit out of our house.
The
So
whole
it's a giant
studio
crater in the ground right now.
blown to shit, bro. It got gaped, bro. It got gaped by the government, bro. The whole studio is just looking like Asa Akira's rear end right now.
That's why they call it the Gape State, okay?
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
That's why we call it that.
Thankfully, we were out on another separate endeavor. The Zude beings are safe, by the way. The illegal aliens we were harboring are safe. They made an escape to another separate undisclosed location, but yeah, we're having to improvise now, take the show on the road, you know, do some different things. But it's good because we were planning on doing I was saying it's an open world podcast. It's not a vlog. Totally different, okay? It's totally different. It's an open world podcast.
Yeah, unfortunately, all that survived was this camera, these three microphones,
and all of us.
Zoom recorder, and all of us.
Hey, despite our
everything
setbacks,
else is
though.
gone.
Despite the setbacks, we're not giving up our dreams as interdimensional coyotes. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, buddy. You know what it is,
Stay
bro.
tuned.
Scrappy as ever. All right, man.
As long as we're alive and we got these yerbs.
Oh yeah, man. We gotta keep
All
it. Cheers, boys. Fucking.
Oh no.
Fucking whatever.
Got to choose up for. I'm like
The
80
carbonated-
milligrams deep
Yeah, they said
already.
Carbonated yerbs, dude.
Fizzy yerbs.
They do
Cheers,
a little
boys.
jizz ball.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, freaking Jizzball was the he's the goddamn snake, bro. He sold us out, bro, for
snitched us out.
for Bitcoin, bro. For
Yeah.
those who are unaware of the Bitcoin miner named Jizzball, go ahead and tune back to an older episode of Zudecast.
I told him not to bring man meat into the operation.
Oh,
but-
fucking Mon Meat. You can't trust Mon Meat or Jizzball, bro. They're both fucking scandalous, bro.
Yeah.
I thought they were down. They
They revealed our locations.
doxed us, bro. We got
so here we
swatted
are.
like Tim Pool, bro.
100% exactly like that.
That's how you know you made it, though, when you get swatted like
Absolutely.
5 times.
Well, I mean,
in
I
the
think we
course of 2
outdid him
months.
because we got fucking drone striked
Right.
by Biden, bro. Biden himself.
Except we'll never be able to prove it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
trust
no,
us.
yeah.
Don't question
Yeah.
it. It
Yeah.
happened.
There's
for
pretty
real.
much like, if there's a list of like top tier people that got drone striked, it's like Abdul Rahman Al-Awlaki, and then number 2 is the Zudes.
Yeah.
Dudes, it got Zude striked, bro. Hard. Tough shit, though. Tough shit, man. We've been fucking missing out on some very
I know.
important, juicy topics, though,
So many
because
things
of
happened.
because we got drone striked. So, yeah. I mean, I can't even recall all of them. I ain't making no list, bro. This is open world. We're enjoying the outdoors, you know, because it's not about being locked up in the Zudio bunker, which we thought was invincible. They proved us wrong. But you know, now we're enjoying the great outdoors, and it's beautiful, man. It's a nice vibe here. You know, this is
No, exactly. We're out of the
grass.
Yeah. No, get out here, touch grass, discover a lost point of grace.
I know exactly. Yeah, we're inspired by Elden Ring, bro.
That's
It's
right.
no longer a linear show. It's an open world show.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
more of a hub world. You can view
Definitely.
it like wheels with spokes, okay? And here's one of the hubs that we'll be visiting.
Oh, so you're talking about the hub now, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Damn.
dude, I'm done visiting the hub.
I know.
I'm off the
I'm sure
hub.
we're all trying to get off the hub, bro. We're all trying to be. We're on our men's fitness improvement
That's
gang,
right.
bro.
I'm an X videos man myself now.
I've definitely been getting a lot of cardio in the sense that I'm smoking way more cigarettes.
Oh, there you go. Look at that, getting that blood flow going.
That's good.
That's
Getting it
what's
done.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, just real quick though. I mean, speaking of open world and things we've been missing out on, we did have a variety of Elden Ring content scheduled before the drone strike took place. But yeah, Elden
Before
Blink.
the no Zude zone was placed on our premises.
Dude, I
on the
know it's
studio.
like Zudio 51, bro.
Yeah.
They locked it down, bro. They got the radioactivity signs out there, and it's not like MC Frost, bro. It's not like an old school banger. It's just like they just put up stickers says you can't go in there now. It's unfortunate, but yeah, man. Elden Bling, bro. Thoughts on Elden Bling? Let's fucking go, bro. What a game, am I right?
What a game at an absolute time that I do not need to be playing a new fucking video game right now. I was up until
Right.
4 a.m. playing that shit last night. Godric, you're a little bitch.
He's a little
Dude,
bitch.
If you need
Even
some help, hit the summon.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah,
No,
dude.
I got the summon. I got the warrior chick.
Oh, dude, she's bad. I'm fucking. I need to get online, bro. I'm dying to play some online PvP on that shit, bro.
Dude, that's how you know when you're on the Nofap journey. When you're like, damn, this Elden Ring character.
This FromSoft character got me hot right now. Dude, I saw this one thing. It was hella funny. It was like the chick. I don't know if you found her yet, but it's like I think her name's like Malina or something like that. She has like the big blue hat or whatever, and then it shows it's like a comic, and it shows like a knight in bed, and she's all like, "You want the hat on or off?" And the knight's like, off, and then she's like, too bad.
The big
yeah,
witch hat
man.
stays on.
Yeah, right. The wizard hats, bro. The wizard hat stays on during sex. That's for fucking sure, bro. I've learned that playing this game. The magic OP. I was a samurai, but now I'm building into a magic class, bro. And it's just
Very nice.
just fucking shit up, bro. The projectiles are unparalleled.
You going sorcery?
Yes, I go in. It's basically the science of the Elden Lord world, you know. So I'm like a science and kung fu nerd right now. I kind of fucks with it, bro. It's kind of like me in real life.
Well, it's a shame, Eli. You trust the science of Elden Ring more than you trust the science of the vaccines.
Hey, bro. All I gotta say is you don't need no pass to get anywhere in the lands betweens, bro. I mean, yeah,
Hey,
kind of.
The sorcery does more damage than myocarditis. That's why you hit him with the blood loss.
Oh my god. I do have a bleed build going on too, so
Exactly.
yeah, man, Elden Ring. I gotta be careful, bro. It's just as addictive as the hub, bro. It's a new hub, bro. It's throwing it back to an old school addiction, bro. The gaming addiction.
You're fucking up your dopamine receptors, bro. You gotta.
Bro, the other night it was
detox, bro.
The other night I looked in the mirror after I was done playing, and I was like, who am I, bro? I was like, my eyes were all fucking bloodshot. I was like, I haven't even smoked this evening, bro. Why are my eyes like this? This is wild. It was like coming out of a fucking mushroom trip, bro. I was like, I'm a different man now than I was 6 hours ago.
Bro, 100%. I couldn't fall asleep for like a good 2 hours after I was playing Elden Ring. I was like, man. I should change my lifestyle. I was like, or I could just get blue blocker glasses, and that'll block out the blue light that harms my eyes and keeps me awake. And then I can fucking use computers and video games all day with no consequences.
Bro, I'm so mad because I got those blue blockers for the fucking the Zudes with the News episode where I was the Professor Cuck.
Yeah.
And then I sat on him and broke him immediately, bro. I was like, God fucking damn it.
You should have been wearing your actual glasses, then you would have seen that shit coming.
Yeah, speaking of which too, I'm 26, so I aged out of insurance, so no glasses for me, no antidepressants for me, no antibiotics for me, so I got sick recently. That shit sucked. It wasn't Rona, it was just a classic nasty filthy goodwill disease. Yeah, I mean that's not the sniffles,
the sniffles.
The sniffles, the snuffleupagus. Yeah, no, it wasn't the snuffleupagus. It was just a cold. But yeah, I mean that helped me lose some weight, which was also a goal though. So hey, here we go. You know, self-improvement, gang.
The healthy way.
Got to keep it off.
Yeah,
you know, just becoming deathly ill. You know, is the best way to lose weight.
Dude, absolutely. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Unparalleled means, bro. But
when you can't eat and everything tastes like shit.
Classic.
All good.
Classic, bro. You just gotta drink broth, bro.
Yeah.
And just have liquidy shits for like a week.
Yeah, the next weight loss trend is just catching the Black Plague.
Oh, yep. Classic.
But yeah, so, you know, our rental history is a little bit fucked up. The drone strike didn't play well with the landlord.
Well, they wiped our records, bro. They they doxed us, and then they wiped our records, our rental history. They smashed our credit scores with a hammer, bro.
They unpersoned us.
Yep.
So if anyone knows how to get a new social security number from scratch, hit me up. And I'm not talking to you, Jizzball. I've heard. You've done enough.
Hey, I got the ways. I'll help you out with that.
Oh, okay,
actually.
cool.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing some learning about how to switch your identity from scratch. Nah, I just watched a YouTube video, but I got some ideas.
Yeah. Yes.
You basically find a dead child.
Okay, dude. There's probably one in this little
little
lake
fucking
down
bog
here.
over here, bro.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Looking like the
Wouldn't put
fucking.
past you.
Remember on Lord of the Rings where they go walking through that bog, bro? There's just like fucking ghost people in the fucking bog when you fall in, bro. That's what that shit looks like. It's murky over there.
It's gross.
Yeah,
Full
it
of
smells
duck
like
shit.
goose shit.
Yeah, it's goose shit over here. Yeah.
But yeah, we're in the midst of trying to find a new place. Things are a little bit tough in this economy. The rent's out of
rental
fucking
market's
control.
out of control. They want all the Bay Area money.
Yep. And we were just talking about like, can you be wealthy enough to qualify to rent a home, but then still poor enough to get EBT?
I need to eat.
I need answers.
I'm trying to eat healthy.
Dude, let's get the goose on the cast. I wonder if you guys can actually hear that.
They honking right now, bro.
Yeah.
It's the honking out
Dude.
here. Honking part 2.
That's right. You thought that they gave up in Canada, but these geese actually just came straight down from the fucking trucker protest. It took a while to get down here, so they're a little late, but...
Yeah. Speaking of a little late, bro, the slap, bro. You remember the schmackdown, bro,
Oh,
at the Costco's, the Costco's, the Oscars, the Costco Oscars. I don't know.
That'd be great if Costco did an off-brand
The Oscars, bro.
The Kirkland Signature Awards.
Bro, we got to get a local Oscars going, bro. Or a local Grammy, I guess would make sense. We know more musicians, but like some fucking award show would be great.
The Oscar Awards, and it's just a bunch of fools named Oscar, and it's just like, which one of you makes the best elote?
Hey, I know at least one Oscar.
Fuck,
true.
dude.
I think we all know one Oscar at least.
Oscar De La Hoya, bro. That's the G right there. That's the classic.
Who's that?
The boxer.
The boxer? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's right. A big punchy man. That's right. I listen to Joe Rogan. I know these things.
Right.
He's the punchy man.
Yeah, man. So, we just in this phase of transitioning. The Zudes are metamorphosing. Metamorphosis?
I don't know.
I don't know what the verbiage on that is.
Metamorphing
conjugation.
on these hoes?
Metamorphing Power Rangers. There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because Ivan Ooze really took a toll on our health, bro. He was selling us the ooze, which, as you guys know, is promethazine. The lean, the syrup. He got us down bad, but you know what? We're actually men's health, men's fitness YouTubers now.
Yeah.
This is my fucking bicep curl of the day, is holding up this microphone.
What do they call it? It's the where you don't extend the muscle but you hold it or whatever.
Yeah.
I forget what kind of exercise that's called, but
It's called an exercise for pussies, bro.
Whoa, bro. Hey, bro. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Man, what a time to be alive. I mean, like we stopped the cast like a month ago. The last thing we talked about was the Batman Calzusi.
Oh yeah, the Batman, dude. The Batman, dude. Okay, we went and all saw the Batman right before that, bro. And it's like we all took a deep, long look in the mirror because we were like, damn, Riddler was he made some good points, bro.
Riddler was kind of base.
He was fucking fire, bro.
I'm just gonna say it right here and right now. Riddler did nothing wrong.
I actually kind of I think that the Riddler was actually really amazing because good antagonists of movies do make compelling arguments, and I think he was really a good representation of like a Batman villain in this day and age, bro. And Dano killed it. That creepy motherfucker, that creepy fucking white incel. Although I learned out that fucking Dano is used to support PETA. So he is actually dangerously radical in real life, too. So fun fact.
See, I got a totally different message out of this. It just goes to show the state of marketing in 2022, where even like a crazy serial killer Zodiac type dude who's just wandering around the city murking politicians can get a small and active fan base on Twitch.
I know.
Dude,
we have almost as many followers as the Riddler.
Dude, yeah.
He had 500 followers.
Dude.
That's all you
But
need, man.
he had them down bad followers, though,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You
yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
spoilers for the Batman, by the way. We're going to just be speaking very candidly about the movie. It's not necessarily a review, but, we're just going to be talking candidly about shit that happened.
Spoilers.
But they was in on it, bro. They were down for the riddling and the diddling, the riddly diddly, riddly diddly dum dum dum.
Okay, I mean, he looked like he could have had a kid locked in his basement, but I don't know if that was the case.
What's funny? That's funny because that's the plot of another Paul Dano movie too. The Prisoners, bro. They think he was the one that took the kids, but he was a kid that got taken. Crazy shit. That's another good movie too. Incredible movie.
Took people, take people, dude.
Took people, take people,
That's
bro.
what happens.
That's like what happened to the Riddler.
J.R.R. Tooken.
Oh man. Yeah. That was a good movie.
You really do feel for him up until he starts like blowing up vans around the city.
I know
the city.
until the mass shooters come out.
And then I'm really on board. And I was like, this is what Gotham City needs. And any city, my city.
Oh my, no!
Probably the first guy in a
Tonight.
long time to actually do what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah.
That was like his whole thing. He's like, I'm just gonna do it and follow through, even if it means blowing some fucking people up and maybe some drowning here and there.
I was pretty surprised with how wild they made the final act because, like, everybody's so sensitive these days about, incidents of violence, which unfortunately Sacramento did just have something really terrible break out. There was a gang shootout in the middle of downtown. And it is gang violence. A lot of people are labeling it as like, it is technically a mass shooting, but it's part of a gang war that's been going on in Sac for a while, and crazy shit. So, but
up, man.
it's
Right
wild
there
because this
on
stuff,
K Street, dude.
right in the center heart of downtown.
Right in the smack dab.
But
in the middle of
but it's
downtown.
kind of crazy because that's what that movie's talking about, is that people are fucking about to snap and there's shit that's going on underneath that's trying to get like covered up by everyone, and then it comes to a fucking rise in these crazy ass violent explosive ways, and it's just like, damn, like it's kind of wild that something like this fucking happened very shortly after we saw that, and it's like the whole point of that movie is that it's a slow burn of like corruption and crime and things bubbling under and then fucking boiling over, and that's it's crazy because it basically just happened out here. It's wild.
It goes down.
I'm glad I'm glad that a lot of people that are out there were okay though. Unfortunately, some people did lose their lives, but I'm glad that a lot of people were out there because my brother was actually out there too. So crazy shit. And my other friend too, a couple of my friends. So
just some senseless shit. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Like this type of shit doesn't really happen that often in Sac, at least not in that like capacity. Like that shit.
Well, usually at least the gang stuff stays isolated to itself, but this is just exploding over, and it's just clearly out of control.
Would you care to elaborate on how gang violence is homosexual?
That'll be for the Patreon episode. I did have a tirade about that, but no, I'm not gonna get into that one right here. Just especially on the first open world one. I just did want to touch on that real quick though, because that's a very
gay.
We'll
get to it. Hey, if you want to find out, you gotta go. Maybe we'll do that on Rumble.
Leave a comment.
We'll
let us know.
we'll do that another time about why gangs are gay. But no,
I know it's like you're gonna say that out here, bro, at the park, bro. Better watch your back, bro.
At this park, I will. Maybe not other parks. Maybe not other parks.
Not Oak Park.
Oak Park's a little gentrified now,
Yeah,
so
that's
maybe
true.
out there, but not like the park by my place. Anyways, no, but not to make light of that, but I did just want to mention that because that was a really crazy thing that just happened out here in our hometown. So crazy shit. But yeah, man, just gotta we're trying to move onward, upward, get some this open world shit going on. We're planning on doing this kind of thing anyways. That was always part of the plan to do vlogs and not vlogs, open world podcast. It's different. It's different.
Hit the streets.
Hit the streets, man, on the street vibe. Yeah, so we out here, man. It's a beautiful day. It's just nice. Nice change of pace.
Yeah, we've been getting too down in the dumps with the gloom and doom with the news. I honestly have stopped paying attention. I kind of just
It's
checked
been nice.
out a little bit.
It's been nice. Like
The Ukraine shit got old. And
I'm not doing that. No, because I said I'm not. The Ukraine shit, bro. I'm not feeding into it. I think a lot of people smartly aren't feeding into it either. Like a lot of normal people aren't. Not as bad as with the Rona stuff or with some of the the police brutality stuff. Like people are kind of looking more into hey, this. Especially because it's not a domestic issue, it's a foreign issue, so unfortunately that means that people are easier to dismiss it, not dismiss, but
Right.
it doesn't affect them directly as much, so
They can have whatever opinion they fucking want.
you can have more leniency with
Well,
what you think of it.
It doesn't affect us that much, and I'm not going to go too deep into it, but, man, it's crazy. After watching The Batman, and then I started reading crazy conspiracy book, like the king of all conspiracy books,
yeah.
Behold a Pale Horse, which you put me on to a few years
Hell
ago
yeah.
when you were a Q-tard.
Bill Cooper.
Bill Cooper, dude. But yo, man, that book is insane, dude. Because it's basically just reading. It literally is like reading a compilation of supervillain manifestos of since basically the 50s onward, it's just like, ooh, this fucking secret Illuminati document was found on some old like IBM computer at a fucking surplus sale in like 1980, and then like it had like this whole fucking it's like anyways, here's the whole blueprint of like the Bilderberg Group and like the Council on Foreign Relations and all this stuff, and it's way past like anything I can fucking comprehend. But basically the gist of like, I'm just still in like the first chapter right now, and it's this document about basically how the fundamentals of like electronics, you know, with like capacitors and resistors and inductors and all that shit.
Yeah.
All that shit basically applies exactly the same to society and groups of people. And so if you can really just put the fucking pressure on people, it just make people start to pop, dude. And this was like stuff that they were writing in the 70s. They're like, all right, so here's what we do. We track everybody's fucking purchases with credit cards, and we have all the
analytics and fucking data
all the
and
analytics
shit.
and data, and then all of a sudden you just spike a price in something and just randomly just see what happens, just
Like,
see what people do, see how they react.
like applying algorithms to fucking people and shit, bro.
No, exactly. And this was like in the 70s when there weren't even like home computers yet. There were no phones. There was any of this. And they were already track tracing, database and all that shit.
They backtraced it. And they report you to the cyber police.
Oh man, this is actually a good like train of thought that you're thinking on, because Elon Musk talks a bit about like the data consumption rate of humans and how we're like super slow, and basically we can only communicate as fast as we can talk or type. But the throughput of like the internet on a greater scale is so high due to the technology now versus then that it's actually like kind of a weird inverse relationship. The throughput is so high that people can communicate so much faster, but society is like overall like capacity to process and like receive information is still like stuck in like the 70s.
The Stone Age.
Our brains haven't evolved to suit the technology necessarily. The technology just gets better. So like it's just more widespread like confusion and misinformation. What's up?
Oh, dude, we got the ducks on the
bro.
cast. We'll see if they want to say what's up.
Come on, come quack a bit.
But anyways, the essential point of that is that
Scared.
like, fuck, I forgot where I was even going with that. The more
analytics,
the more
data.
data that they can get on you, the more they can easily manipulate you to kind of do things, buy things in certain ways, pump up certain markets, and then they could just fucking manipulate the currency to the point where it's like dude, it was really like I said, it was like reading a supervillain's manifesto, because they're basically like, all right, here's the two options. Option one, you let people have freedom, and then they just kind of assume that, oh well, if you let people have freedom, they're stupid as fuck, they're all gonna just kill each other, society's gonna come crashing down completely, which maybe that's true, maybe it's not. And then, or second option, you just manipulate the fuck out of people, keep them in a constant state of fear, and then, you just have like control. It's like a controlled burn in a forest. Instead of the whole forest burning,
collapsing,
on
you're
fire,
going.
you just, just have an occasional war or genocide to kind of reset the balance and reset the checkbook,
Yeah.
And, that's kind of what we're living through right now. But it's like that's what makes all these kind of random acts of violence and stuff start occurring more and more, and cities are gonna get even more fucked up like this, like through.
And it's like such a like domino effect too. It's like conditions are created like from the top down, and it all does just trickle down into like a crazy almost like a whirlpool or something, where it's like it's just like a slow motion at first, and then it just keeps building and building and building.
I like what Chris was saying though about how it's just like a bunch of analytics on this data too.
Right.
So it becomes like an equation or like a test environment where you can introduce or remove or change new variables. And after so many decades of this being done to the American public at large, it's just super easy to have that pattern recognition and understand if you poke like society in a certain way, you're gonna get it like a certain reaction.
Well,
from people.
that's literally how he was talking about it in the book, where it's essentially the same thing that they do when they test military equipment and they test like the integrity of like a jet. If you want like your fighter jets to like be resistant, or submarines to be resistant to like missiles and all that kind of shit, you have to do all these different stress tests on them. So when you see things like this, like the gas prices and the food prices, like Biden was just saying the other day, oh yeah, we're gonna have these food shortages and all this stuff. That's kind of what these things are. They're just like, they're stress tests. COVID was kind of just a big old stress test.
Yeah.
We're seeing like how far can we take shit and see how people react. It's kind of nuts. But you know what? I'm trying to just like kind of not be a part of it. Fucking, just just be on my own and stop worrying about things that I can't control. Kind of just be more, figure out my own mental, physical health, spiritual health.
You got to find God in these days and age.
Low key, man. Low key, as a fucking edgy fucking Reddit atheist.
I know.
Past, like,
you need some astrology in your life, bro.
Dude, astrology hose, where you at? Fucking,
we are gonna try
Venus might make you do some things that you didn't think you were gonna do. Saturn's got its ways.
Yeah.
But just listen. Just don't ever release. Just don't ever release the semen.
Oh my god.
Retention. It's funny, man. What was it that with the rapper? I think it's Kevin Gates was talking about that. He's like, nah, man, I don't ever bust, even when I'm fucking a girl, bro. It's about her orgasm. And I never bust.
That's what's up.
And I was like, that is very selfless of you. But it's like people will laugh at you for that shit. But it's like also it's like, well, why do you think that fool's like a millionaire?
Man.
No, and then you got, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't think Bill Gates. I think Bill Gates is a coomer. Like he has all this, but so I don't know. I wonder, but it seems like, but there must be some truth to it, man, because you do start feeling a different type of way, and you gotta retain the fucking, you gotta transmutate the energy. I've been on a big YouTube rabbit hole.
Yeah, you said you're into alchemy now. That's the men's version of astrology.
Yeah, it's I've got to transmogrify the
Coom into power.
Yeah, no, dead ass. Like, because what do you think happens? It just reabsorbs into your body.
Turns into pure gold
flakes. Turns into fucking I'm swearing.
Yeah.
Got rich blood.
All right.
I relapsed. Mere hours ago, but it's.
I've been saying it's not a relapse if you get less than 24 hours in between relapses.
Listen,
all right.
That's what we're calling.
Is that a cut? Are we gonna try to cut?
Yeah,
gotta do a cut.
Our camera.
Yeah, we're gonna do a cut here. We're doing the mobile setup, so we only got half an hour video recording.
All right,
but
cut.
Yeah, we'll do a quick cut. Make sure everything's good to go. Be right back after these messages.
What is the sound of one hand clapping? That's the sound of one hand fapping.
We have about 2 minutes left.
Just cut, start over.
Cut it, but I kind of want to see what happens if we just let it keep going.
All right.
If it'll just start a new one, because then we don't have to worry about it.
We're still in this bitch.
Well, just save your funnies for the next few minutes.
Do an ad read.
Hey, like, comment, and subscribe to Zudecast if you're new here. We make funny, all kinds of random out there podcasts and skits and gameplay videos and music tutorials here. We got a couple segments about, I got a skateboarding segment and some comic book segments coming now. Bobby, you do video editing. You do Ableton tutorials, right?
Yeah, this video is sponsored by the dark side of my taint.
Oh.
But
the what do they call the penumbra? The penumbra of your taint.
Is that what?
Yeah, that's like the shadow and like the outer and inner shadow of things. There's the umbra and the penumbra.
Like a perennium or some shit, or
Umbra and Penumbra are great horror games from the creators of
that's what I'm saying. The umbra is like the dark part of the shadow, and then the penumbra is like like right here. Like, see, there's like the little like light shadow around the shadow.
I don't know.
Umbra.
I went to college for fucking art, and I don't remember like light theory shit like that.
Yeah, I don't remember a taint 101.
Taint 101.
Umbra, more like umbra. You should fucking do a fact check on that one. I don't know about that.
All right, class. Today we'll be doing a
We're doing a
live
taint
media
check.
Drawing of somebody's
It's
asshole.
Taint Theory 101
Taint theory.
Taint Theory 101 is the class about paint theory, about the different shadows of drawing assholes.
Well, when you see the booty is eloquently so.
Like, here's how you draw the motion of winking. And then there's a difference. There's a difference between winking and blinking.
There is.
Yeah. Woo.
One is done with intent.
Oh, yeah. Intent, butthole intent.
A wink is intentional.
Anus
A
intent.
blink is a flex.
Anal Intention is the name of a band. Anal Intentions. Anal.
It's just that it stopped. Now.
Oh, okay, cool. Now we know.
Bada bing and bada boom.
Maximum recording time has been reached.
Perfect. Cool. Now we know. And now you know.
Go again.
back to part 2, dude. Maybe
All
this
right.
should be the Patreon episode.
Give it a
Let's give her
smack
another
for the
clap
old
real quick.
synchronization. Oh, we're good actually, right?
Oh yeah. Let's do a little clapperino. Cool.
Rock and roll McDonald.
I think we're still good on the Zoom.
Shout out R.I.P. Wesley Willis, bruh. One of the
we're
goats.
good, dude.
Did you know that if you put an entire McDonald's hamburger into the inside of your ass, you might have a prolapse?
Good
Yeah.
lord.
A prolapse is worse than a relapse. I'll tell you
It
that.
is worse than a relapse. What if you have a prolapse relapse?
Oh my god, you're addicted to getting prolapsed. Hey yo, one time I got prolapsed anus from shitting on these bitches so hard.
Hey, bro, you ever had a liquid shit that was so heavy it clogged the toilet?
Oh. Is liquid shit like liquid Chris, like liquid Christian.
Just straight up, like, violent diarrhea. You're like, oh, it's going to be easy. You, like, wipe twice, and you're like, cool, it's gone. And then you try to flush, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? It won't go down.
Jesus.
I've never had it be so dense, but I have had it where it's like there's definitely more liquid in here than there was in the bowl initially. Like more came out of my body than was in the bowl to begin with.
Like, that's several cups at
And
least.
that's a pretty nightmarish situation,
Quicksand
but
in the bowl.
unfortunately,
Should we roll a little joint or something?
oh yeah, that'd be
down.
cool.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I gotta-
since
I gotta go grab
we
my
got the
shit.
Zuda.
You know me. It's real.
Okay, I can reimburse you.
For surely.
Oh yeah, you got weeds. Oh, you left your weeds in the car?
I got some.
Oh, okay.
I got a big ass jar, dude.
It's good.
Well, you scared of jar, bro?
Well, after that one video, the prolapse video, I am scared of jars. Speaking of prolapse,
That's traumatizing. I don't know how anybody ever thought that was a good idea. Put a mason jar up their ass.
I've never
bad.
experienced a prolapse. I'm more of an amateur lapse. Got myself.
I love how we're in public talking about it.
It's okay.
It's all good.
It's okay.
We'll live.
They don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about running laps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And the
professional
bass
laps.
keeps running.
Okay, what's your quickest prolapse time?
10 seconds.
Prolapse speed run any percent.
New world record.
New World Order.
Fucking beat me to it. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, just to kind of double back to some of that conspiracy stuff that we were
Okay.
talking about, bro.
I'm gonna make a whole video about this. When I finish this book, I'm gonna make a whole video about this Bill Cooper book, man.
Right.
Check it out if you want to be mortified. If you want to prolapse.
Oh
your
my god,
fucking
prolapse
brain.
your mind, bro. I just watched a Space Odyssey.
Oh my god.
Bro, I just watched a Space Odyssey all the way through, and that was a mental prolapse for sure, bro. That movie's wild. No, but I was gonna say though, is it's kind of wild though. When it comes to conspiracy stuff, I feel like there's actually like a narrative that is very like that's sort of. I mean, it's true. I mean, it is true. That's historically backed. And then there's just like random schizos that have their own like original content
You're right.
conspiracy
That's
stuff.
a fan fiction.
And I feel like, and it's made like Time Cube is the main example that comes to mind, where it's just this motherfucker going off about Time Cube and how Time Cube is the secret to the universe and shit. It's like
Is that a movie?
It sounds
No.
like a movie, right?
Okay.
It's just a dude with schizophrenia who made up a fucking whole elaborate theory.
Nice.
And just made hundreds of videos about it.
I used to watch a guy who talked about how he was Satan reincarnate, essentially, and how he was going to lead all of his followers to the edge of the flat earth and take them through the whole portal to the other side, which is the Garden of Eden. And
Was that blood over intent shit?
Blood over intent.
Yeah, fuck that
He
fool,
made
bro.
hundreds of videos like that.
There was a lot of
I just followed
followers
him
for
out of
that.
Sheer curiosity, like intrigue, like, oh my god, this guy's like really twisted.
See, there was this one kid who I was looking up internet stuff about too. On some rabbit hole, and the kid was into blood over intent and Time Cube at the same time, bro. And it's bad. It was bad.
You're gonna OD on conspiracy.
Yeah, no, that's major. That's exactly what happened. He OD'd on conspiracies because he was already having problems. But
Yeah,
like,
I
was
have to read the conspiracy books very slow because I have a 7th grade reading level, and also just because I don't want to mentally have a brainal prolapse.
Well, have a brainal prolapse. No, because the thing is too is that it's like all the stuff you're talking about. I mean, that goes right in conjunction with what MK Ultra was all about and how they were learning how to psychologically manipulate people. And it's like, I mean, commercials and TV has had this shit down for a long time. They know what they're doing. Even market like any kind of, and I'm any kind of marketing, like how you see, like, let's say you see like a candy bar at the store and you're like, ooh, that looks fucking bussin'. You might not even have wanted a candy bar, but the colors, the imagery, the iconography, and then just how bussin' it is in general, creates that reaction in your brain, and it's like
Yeah.
a fucking drug, and they know what they're doing, so all that stuff goes in conjunction with each other, the analytics, the data. It's all been data driven. I mean, even bringing it back to another Zude legacy episode, Space Jam 2, talking about how it's the algorithm, algae rhythm, bruh. CGI Don Cheadle
Right.
Controls what movies they're gonna make or not. And it's still true. It's hella wild that they even put that in a movie, to be honest, because that's obviously what they do up there at Warner Brothers. And
Is that what CGI stands for? Cheadle Gone Internet?
Cheadle Gone Internet.
On internet.
Oh my
Wow,
god,
dude.
That's I didn't realize.
crazy.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle was also in Hotel Rwanda.
Whoa, I don't even know what kind of jump you're making there, but hey,
I don't know either.
Crazy evolution from being in fucking Hotel Rwanda to ruling the internet. That's insane.
well, he's also a war machine too, so he's committing some war crimes as well.
Well, this is like they're soft disclosing the truth to you through movies, through Space Jam 2.
There's Space Jam 2, bro. We got to. I think we might
the
need to
news-
double back to this fucking Space Jam 2 at some point. I mean, I know we always do, but man, what a wild movie.
Definitely seems like one of those like super MK Ultra propaganda type films.
It's so bad. It was
Kind of
just
colors and just ADHD coming at you constantly is crazy.
It's overstimulation, man. That's what we're. I think our weird little brand of content all kind of overlaps, right? Because it's the conspiracy stuff kind of leads to like a lot of times people that start with the conspiracy stuff get into like spirituality and stuff like that, and also just like improving their own like health, like mental, physical, spiritual health, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And I think that all kind of ties in together, and I think it's gonna be cool to watch, to look back on Zudecast episode 50, like a few years from now when we're all absolute fucking giga chads, and I'm like, I haven't came in 5 years. I am dude,
One day.
I was watching a video. You know that guy Sadhguru? He's like
Yes,
that.
yeah, I do actually.
And he's like, why do you retain the semen? Is it because you want to become sexual supernova? And I was like, nailed it. Because listen, folks, if you're anything like the Zudes, you grew up in the internet culture where you're just like everyone around you is just like, oh yeah, just watch porn, it's fine. Oh yeah, just like jerk off all the time, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just like play video games, it's fine. It's natural, it's healthy, bro. It's fine. It reduces your risk of prostate cancer, bro. It's fine. And then but it's always better to be the guy that comes too fast than the guy that can't get it up.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the facts of the matter.
Yeah. There's just like, I don't know, like I've said for a long time, it's like society. Well, there's just a lot of things like about like porn or about over sexualization in media where it's like nobody wants to take a deep look and have like a reflection, say like, how could this actually be bad? And people are like, no, of course not. And it's like, but it can have repercussions, and it's like, I used to be someone who is like, I mean, and a correlation isn't a causation, like, so it's like, as you say, like, let's say like violent video games or horror movies or something. I love both of those. But it's like, do they necessarily make me violent? No, but it's like, have they made, dark times worse? Like, yes. Because like
They do desensitize you.
Like they desensitize you, and they can fill your head with stuff that wouldn't have been there otherwise, and make you think in certain. Same with porn too. It makes you think that you want certain things that you probably wouldn't have wanted otherwise, unless you've seen the porn, of that thing happening. So there's lots of stuff like that where it's like, even with music, I grew up listening to fucking 2 Live Crew and NWA and shit, so I can't talk when it comes to music, but it's like, there is, it does influence you, and I don't think that, I think that it's just like really immature for society to be like, no, it doesn't, like, at all. And it's like, no, nothing should be illegal or nothing, but this does come into where it's like, parents, listening, parents need to be involved in stuff, or I don't know, just having discretion, too, because people don't realize how stuff affects them.
Our parents' generation could have never known how fucking crazy the internet was for young people's brains. I mean, definitely, like, a lot of parents could do more and not just, like, park their kid in front of a fucking iPad. But, like, especially, like, 20 years ago or, like, 10 to 20 years ago when social media and all that stuff was just getting started, I don't think parents, like, could have really known the full effects because they were, anyone that's like a 50-year-old porn dad right now, they grew up just looking at hustlers and playboys and all that, and it wasn't that bad compared to what it is now. And it's like, don't get me wrong.
That's way more.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Right.
That's
they
exactly
didn't have
it,
2G1C, the classic. But
They just had like big titty foxy lady on the fucking
Right.
magazine, the sticky ass crusty
right,
magazine.
the pages are stuck together. That
Yeah.
one's unlocked. You need to get the fucking, you need to get what's it called, the Spirit Stone key to unlock.
Oh my
that
god,
one.
the Glintstone key
the Glintstone key.
or the Swordstone key.
Swordstone key.
Oh no, the Glintstone. Yeah, the Glintstone's the
Yeah.
one with the big the coom sheen over it. Yeah, the blue coom.
And
Elden Ring references, by the way.
And don't get me wrong, like I would rather deal with the repercussions of living in a society that has an excessive amount of things. Like we have endless amount of food, endless amount of content, endless amount of fucking, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I'd rather deal with the problems of having too much than be starving or fucking, in a fucking
Right. I mean, regardless, I'm never one of those people.
wasteland.
I've never been one of those people who's like, I wish I was alive at a different time. It's like, no, motherfucker. I can like
Right.
call my friend on the phone. Like, like I can like look up something I want to know. I can like
Right.
look up directions to a place. No, like this is the best fucking time to be alive for sure. But it's just we're living in the future. Like it really is the future. I've been reading a lot of like classic sci-fi and stuff, and like. I mean, aside from the aesthetics, I mean, most of it's on point. I was watching Blade Runner's a little more out there, but a Space Odyssey with like the AI and the HAL 9000 and shit, that's here. That shit's here. Like, and it's like it's only a matter of time before they put some shit like that, on a spaceship or on like a military vessel. It's only a matter of time. Like all that AI shit's already here, and then the Neuralink stuff, they're working on it. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy stuff. But
That
it's
shit
like
kinda scares me.
we're up in it, Like, I mean, even just like our phones and shit. I mean, they would have never thought back in the day you could have a fucking computer that you can carry around, and we take it for granted.
Right.
Like it's a computer and a phone.
History. The Neuralink
Yeah.
stuff is trippy though, because that's going to be like less than 2 years in the making before humans really start getting the chips. At least from what I'm aware. Correct me if
That's
I'm
how
wrong.
you really have a brainal prolapse.
Yeah, I'm so good off that, bro. Like, cause I've been like,
First few trials, I'm gonna take a pass.
well, the idea too to me though, it's like I'm not ready to like have something be like have access to like my brain in a way that I don't even have access to
Right.
it.
Well, you will after you get it.
Yeah, true. I guess. Fuck.
They're gonna have a whole app on your fucking like gamma waves or some shit.
Right. Well, dude, I've been like trying to think about like I've been like trying to write more stuff for like the cosmic lore. I've been trying to work on more stuff too. And one of the characters has telepathic and psychic powers, and he's like a super powerful alien. So I've been thinking about like what would it be like to have like a foreign entity like inside your brain and inside your mind, and I want to play with kind of like the horror elements that would come with that. And it's like that Neuralink shit, I feel like is something I was thinking about too, to be like, holy shit, like what if like, I don't even know, but like I can only imagine like that would be like something in real life that's can have something, an effect like that.
I think an interesting take on that would be like somebody who has some sort of extreme like mental disorder or something like OCD or ADHD, and they're suddenly, they get the Neuralink or some sort of similar technology, and they're suddenly presented with a wealth of all these statistics that they didn't, necessarily have access to, didn't know existed.
Check the
That
time.
only serves as like an even furthering like driving factor in the decline of their mental state, because now their hyper awareness has just, increased in scope, and it just exacerbates the problem.
It's quite wild, man. I do think the idea. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I do think the already got me all fucking spaced out.
Okay.
Yeah, what was I saying? Neuralink.
We're all over the place right now.
Yeah.
We got so many thoughts and so many feelings, man.
Too much access to data.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
Yeah, I mean, just
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Really trying to just sort of disconnect a little bit from the goings on of the world and just kind of connect to nature a little bit more, man. Just...
I'm trying to connect to nature and then read too, so that at least it's like I'm in control of what is being filtered into my brain. I keep on talking about how I'm digging into like sci-fi stuff, and I just watched the Space Odyssey, but I'm also reading Rendezvous with Rama, which is written by Arthur C. Clarke, who wrote A Space Odyssey with Stanley Kubrick. So I don't know. I'm like trying like a lot of these just like really big ideas are floating around. But that book's about like space travel and shit. So which they're gonna make a movie out of that too, by the way. Rendezvous with Rama. It's gonna be directed by a dude that made Dune.
Ooh.
So he's got another sci-fi fucking epic coming after Dune.
With it.
Nice.
Yeah, which I rewatched Dune again yesterday too after I watched Space Odyssey. So good.
Fucking
Just
incredible.
marathoning, bro.
Yeah, I was going off because I was working on art.
When you were on the mushies, bro.
No, I wish, bro. Dune off the mushies was fire.
Speaking of which, I've been thinking about the mushies lately.
Dude, the
Yeah.
mushy purples.
When I went and I did a reconnaissance mission on our now destroyed house, I discovered a mysterious bag of mushrooms that seems to have been left over by one of the previous people.
They took everything
They left.
except the mushies.
They couldn't find the Zude fungi from planet Zudaria.
Oh.
Yeah, it might just be okay. So have you guys heard about the I forget the name of the theory exactly, but it's the idea that intelligence or like spirituality or consciousness on a higher order was essentially gifted to humanity or came coincidentally through like an asteroid. There's like a fungus on the asteroid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've
landed
heard about
here,
that, yeah.
Spread that.
Yeah,
And it was,
stoned ape
you know,
theory.
Yeah, the stoned ape theory.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that there's some credence to that. I definitely think there was some element took it from evolve. If some aspect of evolution did take us from like being like like a ape or like a that next tier below to something that resembles more of a human. But I do also believe that there was more types of humanoid species back in the day, because every mythology references giants. Every
true.
mythology references kind of like smaller
There's,
people.
like hobbits.
Yeah, like more like kind of smaller, impish
It's
people.
the island folks.
Yeah, and
The little island peeps, bro.
So what
They're
happened
still
was
Homo sapiens, but they're just
is
tiny.
during the time before the moon, there was a bunch of different niggas wandering around all the time.
Okay.
We had giant ziggas. We had tiny ziggas.
Hey,
Zigga start.
All right. And then the lizard ziggas came from outer space, and then they brought the moon over here. And then they were like, all right, no more of this. We're going to make our own new breed of ziggas. And they took the native ziggas and slaughtered the population, more or less,
Right.
harvested
God.
their genetic material,
Dude.
formed a new breed that was more formed to the terraforming that was caused essentially by the presence of the moon existing in orbit. They had to
Right.
terraform and create a new species that would survive on this new planet. That's why we have regular Zudes that came from the ancient Hobbit ziggas.
Right.
Bro, you're spilling too many of the secrets, bro. You're spilling too many of the beans.
So I got a question for you though, Bobby. Do you think the moon was artificially brought here, or do you think the moon was created? Because the common theory about the moon, like the actual scientifically that's mainstream, is that there was an impact of some sort with the Earth, and the Earth was much larger at first, but a fat chunk of it got blown off, and it became the moon over time. And there's also in every mythology, there's always the myth of like the rain of fire. There's like from the sky there fell like tons of fucking shit.
Okay.
And it was one of the most like cataclysmic events. That's in every mythology. Do you think there's a correlation there?
What if the moon is like a Death Star, right?
Right.
Or it's a giant spaceship.
I love this one. Dude.
Okay, this is something that kind of just
Got the Death Star.
kind of came
Death
to
Star.
mind because it lined up well enough, right? So there's obviously the theory that the moon is a spaceship that's existed for a while.
Got the
But
Death
what
Star,
if this
Death
whole
Star.
like destruction was they straight up came by and they're like, all right, what's up, Earth? And it was just a regular looking Death Star, and then they went poof, and like blasted that shit, and that's what killed the dinosaurs. They're like, we can't walk around with all these big ass fucking monsters on here, so they went poof, and they blasted the shit, and then all the space dust that shot off of the Earth resulting from the blast then collected to the gravitational force that's formed by the moon and formed what we now see as
I
the moon.
see.
All
I
this-
see. So all
because-
that debris made an extra layer. That's like
Right.
because that's part of what that's like part of what's on Space Odyssey too, is like the artifacts like buried under the moon.
They
Yeah.
And
blasted
so it's like
the
there's-
dinosaurs.
There's another day.
They blasted
It's
the
a thought.
dinosaurs.
They might have blasted the dinosaurs.
And then the dust created the moon.
Not the moon.
Oh.
Okay, so
Created the
Or added
One
a
of
la-
the things
added
about
a
the-
layer to
changed the atmosphere.
yeah, one of the things about the moon is that all the craters, regardless of their diameter, are roughly the same depth, implying that
Right.
under the surface of like all this compacted dust is like a continuous like surface that is hard enough, dense enough to stop literal like asteroids and meteors from
Interesting.
colliding with it. So strange facts that we can't explain.
So it's just a big metal ball. or something.
Yep.
Right.
Supposedly.
So-
I want it to be true, dude.
I think that
I can't believe you guys believe in evolution, bro. That's not a Christ build of you, bro. Come on now.
Bro, don't you know that Jesus was an alien from another dimension merely occupying a body in a human form, bro? And that's why with the blood magic, bro, and Judas, and because Judas was woke, bro. Judas was on some other shit, and he knew about the other realms of reality, and so he fucking called them out on it, and that's why they had beef, because he was like, Judas, you fucking bitch, you suck, but you're gonna help me do this shit, because all these other fools aren't real enough to turn me in, but you're a little weasel, so you're gonna turn me in. We're gonna do this blood magic shit. And he was like, fuck, all right.
He was down
Blood
with the
sugar
plot.
magic, sex
Down with the
magic.
Yeah.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
You make a good point, though. Why do people hate Judas so much, right? Jesus Christ. Everybody's like, thank you, Jesus, for dying for my sins, right? For one, yes, it was the biggest, blood magic ritual in essentially recorded history. But isn't Judas the real one for, like, doing it? Like, without him,
True.
like, Jesus Christ may not have ever died, and then God would have had to been like, fuck, now I got to do this myself.
It's just
that would've been such a chore.
Like,
It's just
come on.
the muddying of the narrative. You feel me? It makes it so easy to be like, oh, and there was this one little weasel, this one little snickering fuck. That's why I like the Gospel of Judas, because it actually is a much more realistic interpretation of how all of these fools would have a dynamic together, and why there would even be beef between Judas and Jesus in the first place. But it's like, and of course, it even makes sense that it'd be like, oh yeah, I studied with Jesus. Jesus was my boy. All the other apostles, when really, like, in real life, they like didn't like him. They despised him because he pushed them hella hard, and he made them think about shit and question shit.
They hated Jesus because he told the truth.
Pretty much, bro. Yeah.
Based.
So yeah.
Jesus
Jesus
was like the Alex Jones of his time.
Go fuck yourself.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Dude, speaking of Alex Jones, this is on the conspiracy vibes, fucking on the Tinfoil Hat podcast. They had fucking Alex Jones and Eddie Bravo on at the same time, bro.
Nice.
And so Eddie Bravo's coming back with his new podcast. It's called Flat Earth and Bigfoot.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
And they were going deep, like they were like questioning, they were like grilling Alex Jones. It's funny when Alex Jones is like the most sane one.
Oh
in the room,
yeah.
Where he's like, no, I think the Earth is round. I think. He's like, I think it is a globe. I mean, I'm
Oh my god!
what
Just
you're saying, but
real quick, bro. I didn't get to talk about it on the podcast, but one of the security guards at my job was really just trying to convince me about flat Earth, bro. And it was just like, I really tried to have a conversation with him, bro, but I was getting pissed, bro. It was bad. Like just the tardation that was there.
Flat
anyways.
Earth can only make sense if we live in a simulation, because then you have the like necessary outer constructs to make flat Earth and round Earth work at the same time.
Well, the thing is, these motherfuckers, I believe, like, because, like, I dig, like, Omega point theory, like, for what Grant Morrison talks about, where it's, like, two higher beings, our dimension looks flat, but that's not what they mean,
No.
That's not what they mean at all, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, because, like, we look at, like, because he's a comic book writer, so he's like, we look at, like, a comic book, the whole comic book is ready in our hand like this, so a being that's, like, fourth dimensional being would see all of our time at once like this. They could look at any point they want, so to them it seems like it's like a flat lower dimension, but that's not what they mean. They mean like God made the earth. Like, you kept on talking about, it was bad, dude. I can't even fucking this dude was so stupid, dude. And anything I would talk about, he was like, but they be lying though. And I was like, dog, like,
okay,
I'm trying
NASA
to
do be lying though.
NASA be lying, but I'm talking, it's like, dude, like, I am one to look at all kinds of different angles already. I love conspiracies. I love history. I love knowing what different cultures thought of the fucking different shit. And it's like, bro, from everything I've determined and just from some basic physics experiments you can fucking watch and do and see, it's like, motherfucker, the Earth, it has to be round. Gravity just works this way.
Yep.
As far as we're concerned, obviously. As far as
what do you see occurring in nature? That's a
far-
sphere, bro. Nothing. Marbles? No.
You guys
Marble
know about
Hornets.
Terrence Howard?
Yes, the actor, right?
Yeah.
I heard something about him. Tell me about him. What happened with him?
He's
He got-
apparently unlocked the secrets of Da Vinci at 6 years old.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
All I know is he's still mad because he didn't get to he got recast by Don Cheadle, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the conspiracy comes full circle, bro. Terrence Howard got recast by Don Cheadle as War Machine, bro.
There's so many different angles, bro.
God
right now,
damn
there's
it,
A
bro.
and there's B, and then we gotta find the fucking hypotenuse. Okay. Man, this is a wild app. Do you guys want? Let's keep them hungry for more. Let's keep them waiting for more. Do you guys want? To wrap this now, or you guys want to keep going?
I don't care either
We're hitting
way.
about an hour, right?
Hit about an hour.
now.
Yeah, I guess we can. All right, let's bring it back around town. Final thoughts, bro. Tell us about Terrence Howard real quick, and then we'll fucking do a roundup after that.
Oh, he's unsealed the flower of life and discovered new wave conjugations that we've been searching for thousands of years.
How did he do it?
So anyway,
Bro, Terrence Howard was also on Big Mama's house. He was the bad guy, bro. Just want to say that. Just fun fact, Terrence Howard.
True.
Oh, he was on Hustle and Flow, bro, and he was it's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah.
While they're trying to get his money for the rent. Cadillac and gas money spent. We'll have a whole lot of bitches talking shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Zudecast Open World, episode 50, man. Wow, we gaming back up. We coming back. We coming back, bro. We gonna be shitting on you so hard we get prolapse anuses.
Dude, all right, everybody, plug yourself real quick.
I have been Adrian.
Plug up that prolapse anus real quick.
It's been your boy Adrian Grody, created the Cosmic Lord Comics, musician, skateboarder, local dirtbag. That's been me. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my art, my comics.
And I am your boy Crispy Grooves. Follow me on Instagram, Crispy Grooves. I got some fresh new guitar videos coming up in the very near future.
Oh.
And then also check out my new channel called Shred Lord FM with Chris Paisley, where I'm going to be interviewing musicians and such. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things about music and just about life and about philosophy, Coke philosophy. You know,
Coke philosophy.
Get wild with it. Check that out, Shred Lord FM.
Yeah, it's your boy, Where's Vibes. Go hit me up on the Instagram, maybe YouTube soon enough. If you need any video editing work, sound design, mixing, mastering, go check out my website, where'svibes.com, and shoot me some message if you think this was cool.
All right, fellas, that has been Zudecast episode 50. We'll see ya next time.
Oh.
Penis. Niggas.
Sick, dude.